Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, we're going to be talking about having an Aquarius Sun and Pisces Mercury in a natal chart. First off, the basic character, which is the Sun, and the Sun being an Aquarius can be unorthodox, non-conforming, altruistic, selfless, considerate, and ingenious. Now, on the communication side of things, which is Mercury, in this case Mercury being in Pisces, may sometimes be unclear, nebulous, ambiguous, yet intuitive, seeing the whole picture. And also there may be much communication in isolation, solitude, and seclusion. Now, the sun in astrology is connected with our basic wants, and the Aquarius sun may want to attain goals and aspirations. Now, Pisces Mercury may often talk about their dreams, fantasies, ideals, in the paranormal. Now, the true self, which is the sun, and in this case, the sun being an Aquarius can be ingenious, unorthodox, and eccentric. Now, the thinking, which is Mercury, and Mercury being in Pisces, the thinking can be impressionable, sometimes gullible, but yet idealistic. And um, now the combination, as far as how this energy may integrate the Aquarius Sun and Pisces Mercury, how it may work together well. Um, it could be the focus, which is the Sun, on altruistic, which is Aquarius, uh, endeavors, and really in compassionate, which is Pisces, thinking, which is Mercury. It could be, as an example, giving out tech labs, to those that are less fortunate, such as the impoverished, the oppressed, the homeless, the hungry. Um, the person may be innovative, which is Aquarius, but sometimes the ideas, which is Mercury, may be unrealistic, which is Pisces. Now, with the Sun, when you have an Aquarius Sun and Pisces Mercury, of course, the Sun is going to be positive before Mercury, and the person may often act, which is the Sun, before thinking, which is Mercury. Now, this may shine the light, which is, so to speak, which is the Sun, on communication, which is Mercury. Ability, there is a conjunction aspect between the Aquarius Sun and Pisces Mercury. Now, as an example, if you have the Aquarius Sun at 26 degrees and the Pisces Mercury at 1 degree, that would form a conjunction. A conjunction aspect in astrology is 0 degrees. I use a 10-degree orb with at least one personal planet is involved. In this case, of course, you have two personal planets that would be involved in the aspect. Now, there are some astrologers out there and astrology enthusiasts that don't believe in out of sign aspects, and the thing is, I see that they are valid, and believe I can illustrate through this example why they are valid. Now take this example. You have the Aquarius Sun at 26 degrees and the Pisces Mercury at 1 degree. That would be a 5-degree disparity between the Sun and Mercury. Now I understand they're not in the same sign. They fall, Sun and Mercury in this example fall in different signs, but they're still in close proximity with each other, and I would say there's still friction that would exist between the planets. Now, and this would apply, to the other major aspects as well, whether it's a sextile, trine, square, opposition. I even include the inconjunct. The inconjunct aspect is seen by as a minor aspect by some people, but I see it as a major aspect. Now, the actions, which is the Sun, in this case the Sun being an Aquarius, can be done, with altruism, often selflessness, goodwill. They may be often in group-related matters. They may be connected with humanitarian efforts and endeavors, and they might be, expressing ingenuity as well. And the thing is, the Sun in astrology is associated with the biological father and children. So with an Aquarius sun, the biological father, and at least one child if applicable, may actually be an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those characteristics. Mercury is associated with siblings, cousins, and neighbors. So having a Pisces Mercury, um, you may have some siblings, cousins, neighbors may actually be a Pisces sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those traits. Now, it's also about the perception of these people. Having an Aquarius sun, the perception of the biological father, and at least one child, again, if applicable, may be selfless, altruistic, ingenious, unobtrusive, considerate, innovative, and but the thing about this is, on the negative side, they may also be seen as overly rebellious, non-conforming, um, unpredictable, overly spontaneous, erratic, as some examples. Now, with the Pisces Mercury, the person may perceive, some siblings, cousins, neighbors as people, that are, compassionate, empathetic, forgiving, sacrificing, seeing the whole picture, overlooking transgressions of others, but at the same time may perceive those same people as overly gullible, impressionable, idealistic, deceptive, duplicitous, apathetic, and lethargic, as some examples. Now, this is a combination, I would say Aquarius, Sun, and Pisces, Mercury, that can be very, altruistic and sacrificing, wanting to do more for, like, just, for people, just, environmentally, globally. Not, this is a person that likely is not really, much about themselves, as opposed to doing things for the, the greater good, of humanity, expressing it with compassion. Now, of course, you got to look at contraindicators and modifying influences in the natal chart. Let's say if you have this Aquarius Sun, Pisces, Mercury combination, but you have, your ascendant in an earth sign as an example, you may be someone, that comes across a little more self-protective and more about the self to some degree, more so than, the typical, Aquarius, Sun, Pisces, Mercury combination. Of Taurus ascendant as an example can really modify this, because Taurus rising, is very much, connected, to material possessions and doing, generating income. And the thing is, they're not as much about, as far as humanity goes, as compared to Aquarius, especially, I would say. And the thing about this is, this is a, looking at, this combination again, Aquarius Sun, as far as the basic fundamental character goes, can be very, innovative, ingenious, unorthodox. But with the Pisces Mercury, sometimes the ideas may be unrealistic. The thinking may be a little bit chaotic. And remember, when you have, Mercury in a water sign, emotions may impact, rational thinking often. So it's important to, keep this in mind. And the thing about, this too is, when you look at, the sun, in astrology, it's also about our drive and, and creative expression. So, the person with Aquarius Sun may express themselves creatively through some kind of electronic art, and just in very unusual, manner. Could be the person that skywrites, some kind of message or something. It's just a very, Aquarius Sun, as far as the basic fundamental character goes, is very unique, to say the absolute least. And the Pisces Mercury tries to see, as far as their thinking goes, tries to see the good in virtually, everybody, but needs to be careful, because Pisces, Mercury in Pisces, is, of course, it's in its, many of you may know, it's in its fall, it's in its detriment and fall in that sign. So, it's really, you have to really just, try to be, more organized in terms of the thinking process and be able to try to see more details, because Pisces Mercury generally is not, it's more about just seeing just the broad, the big picture, but sometimes may overlook essential or important details and things. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.